Hello. Do, 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 do. Da, 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 da. I don't know. I did do a few things off stream. Primarily, I just finally set up this B box properly, and I did go and get all of the genes set up with those in my breeding pair over here, so that I can just max out everything. Whoop, whoop. Max out all the future bees. Currently, the plan is just to finish setting up some more bee boxes for get all the modium bee set up, and then I'll go looking for unobtainium, and I also need to get the draconic bee going so I can get what the what's this? Interesting. Yeah, so I can get this stuff so I can then get some dust. So I can then make chunks, so I can then make all of this stuff. So that's pretty much the plan, is figuring how I'm gonna set all this stuff up. But first and foremost, what I do want to do is I need to make these. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm getting 10 total, because I'll need to make the vibranium bees for what you call it. The vibranium bees, so that I can be ready for the unobtainium bees. And look, I have 10 eggs exact. Ain't that nice? Doot, doot. Make all of the egg, so I can then go make a bunch of more bees. Oh wait, just realized that nope, not that. Is my sound off? It is off. Put it at 50, I think, should be good. There you go. And then go ahead and I need to get more of you. So while I'm oops, don't want to do that. While I'm here, do I have any more compacting drawers? Compact. No, I don't, but I can make one. Make 2 actually, so that I can have those. And I also want to see something, if I can. I might have to wait. Yeah, I'll check it out when I. Can I do it with normal honeycomb? Hold on, let me see. I'm just curious to see if I can. Sure, why not? Go crazy. If this will auto compact. It do. Ooh, that might be how I go about setting up my centrifuges then is just the double wide compacting drawers. It's excellent. I just hope it works with the actual productive bees. Stiff. Nope, give me that back. I need the locking tool to unlock this. Once I pull this out, and then smashy, because I'll be popping you down. Unlock. Nope. Give me those back. Smashy, smashy. And then voila. And then lock, lock. Look at that. And then you, there we go. Those are all set up. Just need to get unobtainium. And then there's that. But I will be taking all of that. Should only need 40, yeah, because I'm doing 10, so I'm gonna put that back in there. And then I need 40 of this as well. There we go. And now let's go turn all of these into the appropriate stuff that I need. It's just, nope, that's not what I meant to do at all. Give me that back. What I meant to do is this, so that I can just have you there. Do, 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 do. Da, 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 da. This is definitely an interesting way to blend the mods together, making you have to do this. So why did I only needed 20? I'm a big silly dum dum. I don't need 40. I only needed 20 because I only needed whatever. I'll remedy the situation in a moment. Okay, you go in there, because I don't want to accidentally do anything with you all. So I want to keep 5 set aside so that I can go ahead and have those ready for the unobtainium once I get enough unobtainium to make at least one of them. See how much is left after that. 2 blocks and 2 ingots. Okay. Let me go ahead and yeah, that was my bad for doing a silly. I did the math wrong. Alright. That's all solved. And that's empty. Good. Alright, go back to base. Go ahead and make the bee box. Oh, no more. Make the bee boxes that I need and everything. Excellent. Because at current, what I have it doing is just pumping, like everything goes in here, and then because I have the hopper upgrade, that it's pulling everything out of here, and then pushing out the vibranium comb on this side directly into this. And I haven't done anything with the liquid honey. I'll find a storage solution for that later. Because what I plan on doing is setting up all the modium, unobtainium, and probably some draconic ones, and then oh shoot, whoops. And then the other side over here, setting up the centrifuges. I don't know. I don't know how much space I really need. I don't really mess around with this mod too often. Like I might, depending. I might just set up the centrifuge like over here, I guess. Because to be honest, I don't need that much space thus far. I don't know if I'm gonna get super complicated with the bee stuff in general, so right now it's pulling out like that is filtered to block the comb, so the comb is guaranteed to go into here, and then funnel over into there when with the whatever byproducts. So which I could just continue to do something akin to that. The only problem being that obviously like I I'm just trying to think how exactly I want to go about doing this. Okay. So now I just need to try to figure out exactly what was weird. Because like obviously like if I put the boxes one after like back to each other, it would I might want to oh whoops, I just hit the mic. Whoops. I might want to have them spaced out so that I can I mean, like, I could technically funnel through the back to the top here. I just thought using the barrels as the base would both look nice while also, you know, serving a function. Um, hmm, just trying to think how I want to do this, which is hmm, I am smart, but I'm also not certain how exactly I want to go about doing all of this. Because like I obviously like I wanna you know have all the buy like all this stuff here. I mean, I guess what I could do is I mean then that becomes more complicated actually. Hmm, 'cause I don't know how to go about doing this quite yet in my brain. Um, 'cause this pretty much just adds isn't like this barrel pretty much just adds an extension to this, the extra functionality of being able to push things out of it. But hmm, wait, damn, you can only do four though. Because my other thought process is maybe I could go ahead and just set up, like, link all of these barrels with hopper upgrades and just have them all funnel into one barrel and then have. Hmm. Regardless, I'll think about it more once I actually set up the goddamn bees. Because I have a lot to actually do. Besides just the setting up of the bees, I need to make the bee boxes. Um, oh, I have them right here, you dum dum. Do I have shears still in here? Yeah, sure, I'll use them. Why not? No, I just wanted a normal campfire, goddammit. So I'll get rid of these honeycomb in my inventory. There you go. Advanced bee box. I need the expansion box. There you go, and then barrel. Which I'm surprised they don't just have the autocraft for. Because to be honest with you, I make so many of these goddamn things. You think I would? Here, hold list. Never mind, we only had two fucking sticks left. Alright, guess we'll make two barrels for now. And then I need to set up the hopper upgrade. Yeah, I'm gonna just I'm gonna set up the auto crafting for some of these because I'm gonna be doing this a few times. Yep. Autocraft for you. And I mean, doesn't really matter which way, I guess. Because this one just makes one less craft be necessary. And then I need patterns. Go ahead and do that, and then that, and then there you go. I now have a hopper upgrades for barrels, all auto craftable. All right, let's go ahead and make 2 of you. All right, excellent. And we go really back down and go ahead and so before I do anything silly, let's hide y'all away, and then I will be messing about with you in a moment. Alright. Oh, I also need a feeding platform. It's fine, I will do that in a second. And then that's fine. I'll just turn that off for right now. Yep. And then grab you, and then I need one of you, and then I need to make some speed upgrades. Speed. Speed is done. Come on. There you go. Oh, I should have made the feeding trough too. Dodoy. Let's go do that then. And go ahead and stop down an aluminium block. The one block that I have left. And nom nom noms. And next up is I need bee cages. Do I have bee cages lying around? Yes, I do. Bee cages and honey treats. And let's see. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops, I did 6. I need to make more of those. That's fine. I see. I will need more endurance. And I need more water and more tolerance. More tolerance bees. Well, while I'm faffing about. Let's just store all this for the time being so I don't have to think about it. Because it's kind of clogging my inventory. Alright, well, there's a few things that I gotta do. Which won't be the most exciting, but at the end of the world, I suppose. Let's see, you have none of the things. Let's just make all of these. Keep passive, high productivity, endurance strong. Yeah, excellent. Alright. Yep. I at least have them. So they will at least start making some goodies. Which I will then use that to try to figure out exactly how I want to go about doing this. No, I need the weather tolerance stuff is primarily. I don't think weather effects happen in the mining dimension, but still should prioritize keeping that stuff in check, I suppose. So we can just like get rid of all of those. Like all this could go back into my storage system. I mean, the ultimodium can go into here. I need to get more flowers. Alright. And this should give me plenty of gene samples that I want. Excellent. Alright, and then slap you in there. And I need to go kind of crazy with the honey treats. What? Oh, no. No, let me pull the goddamn bees out. I meant to put in the cages. Alright. Time for bee squishing. Oh, and I should actually hold on before I go too much further. I needed to turn that into a stone button. Wooden buttons are too long. I think stone buttons. Hold on. Stone button. There you just make a stone button. So I'm pretty sure the stone button is much quicker pulse. That should make this go by. Yeah, it's barely noticeable if it is. That or my brain's just not braining well. No matter. Doesn't need to make sure. Yeah, we got bottles galore still, so I'm not worried about that. Sorry, bee friends, but I need your DNA. I can make my production bees more efficient. God damn it. Get back here. Get back here. Thank you. You little sneaky bastard. Time for die. I'm sure there's a way to automate this. Oh well. I'm not too worried about it as I don't need... And this doesn't take too long and I don't need that much from this. Oh, my inventory's full. I'll put it in there. Thank you. Sure, I could probably set up like a hopper or something to do this. I can just throw in all the bottles and just be done with it, but it still works for now. Excellent. So now let's see exactly what I need. I need the weather tolerance stuff. I need the weather tolerance stuff. All for 5 of them. And then I just need the endurance for 1. I need 1 endurance. There you go. 1 endurance. And then I need weather tolerance, all 5. There you go. You know what I should do? You... Da, 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 da. These ones I should set aside. We have that, productivity, tolerance. Oh, goodness. So those are the stats. I forget. Productivity, tolerance. Hold on, let me just. So these are the ones. Okay. Just wanted to verify. Because what I'm going to do now is just put them all in the order that they put themselves in, so that I always know to just go up here. So I just need one of you and 5 of you. And then bee cages, go ahead and grab all of these guys. Alright, and then I know endurance doesn't matter, but I may as well give them all of the best goodies. You're done. There we go, that should be y'all fully kitted out. Excellent. And then, yep. Okay. So y'all are done with that. Okay, you know what I could potentially do? Might be a little, that might be a little weird. I'm thinking maybe, I don't know, that seems like that might be a bit obtuse. Hmm. Okay, I'm still trying to, like, I suppose what I could do is have these be the compacting drawers. If they let me. No, that wouldn't work. Because the compacting drawers don't auto input. Dude, I don't think there's a. I don't think there's any kind of thing for that. Yeah, we'll check. Like we got. Wait, what? Collector, puller. So maybe I could pull straight from the beehives, but it wouldn't. I wouldn't be able to like maybe it has filter settings. No, no, I wouldn't imagine. Damn. I'm just struggling to figure out exactly how I want to go about this. My thought was like maybe I could go ahead and set up the drawers in the top or bottom. I mean, I could still do the drawers at the top and like have like either item pipes here connected to it, or just do barrels that are set up on top that pull the comb out, where these barrels are just pushing everything else out straight through the bottom to be sent over there, whereas the barrels on top are pulling the combs and pushing the combs into compacting drawers, and those compacting drawers are then pulling out, having the what you got having the brain blinking is having their the compacted comb pulled out and pushed into a heated centrifuge, or just centrifuge. Like right now, it's just normal centrifuge stuff. As for right now, um, as for right now, that's what I have because I don't have any of the chronic stuff set up. As long as I have the chronic stuff set up, I can then start. I can make the heated centrifuge and all that other stuff. I'm mildly struggling to, because those would work. I'm just wondering, like I don't care how clunky or whatever they look. Personally, I don't really care. I still want to try to think of an elegant solution, and I'm just not familiar enough with this mod to have all that in my repertoire. Um, mm, and then we want you. Alright, so what I want is this. There you go. That should keep that fully stocked at all times. This does work, just push all the way through into centrifuge or centrifuges. Wait, why? Wait, oh, I never linked that. Hold on. And no, wait, I did. No, I didn't. It looked like I did because of the ones surrounding it, but no, I never linked the two. It's like, why didn't that go in? Well, because it had nothing to go into. You dum-dum. You big dummy dumb. Okay, I mean, like, this works. Just, like, pulls into here, funnels into a hopper system, and just, you know, is filtered. Heh. I'm confused. How did that... How, what? How are you... Uh? Okay, I mean, that works, but the... I'm gonna keep an eye on you to make sure you don't fill up with nonsense. Because I'm pretty sure wax and whatnot can go in here too. And that would obviously be a problem, as it will clog up everything and not work well. Because I got the vibranium comb. Okay. Oh no, it's that normal comb can come in here. Hold on, let me go ahead and turn that off. Just let that fill back up again so I can... Okay, because yeah, oh no, it's because okay. So... I think the only products I have to worry about are the honey bottles, normal honeycomb. So it's honey bottles, normal honeycomb, pollen, and wax. So I can just set the filter to be like, don't allow you, or you through. And then, like, these all just end up getting picked up by the one thing. Whatever, it works. As long as it works, then who cares, you know? It works. When it works, you know? Rug. But no, I should try to focus up on the, getting the Dechronic bee sorted out, so I can go ahead and... So I need Dragon's Breath and Obsidian Nest, which... Those are both things I can do without much of a problem. Need to make the Draconic Nest. Did I spell it wrong or something? Oh, no, Obsidian Nest. Dur. There you go. sword. Excellent. Just clear that. Yep. Dr. B is gonna be like, look, you did it. So yes, I did. I did do it. Okay, and now I need Dragon's Breath with. I have a metric shite ton. And it's been passively generating for quite a long time now. So let's just grab a bunch of it. And I only need 2 because these can breed, right? Yeah, they can breed with each other, so I just need 2 of them. But they can only breed after they with draconic dust, which you only get from them. So I need to get. I might just go and grab 5. Like I might just straight up just grab 5 of them at once. Cause like and just see how it goes. Yeah, I know there's probably way more than I need, but I'd rather get as much as possible. Now this time around, I'm smart enough not to just let the dang bastards fly out the goddamn window. I'm sealing this goddamn thing shut. Sorry, Biz. Ain't in the business of having to chase you down across the goddamn universe. Just ain't not my business to be dealing with that silly business. I just want the biz. Ow, you bastard. Okay. That's 1. Just need 4 more, and then I will just gene splice them and be done. And that to below 10. Just 3 more. No, 2 more. The door. I have 3. I need 2 more to have the 5 that I need to fill in a full hive. There we go. Oink. I'm actually very curious to see. Can I just put this in a compacting drawer? I probably can, given that it's a, you know, it's a block craft, it looks almost like. Come on, last one. There you go. I have the 5 that I need. Back to base. That's that way. I'm actually gonna go ahead and put all this stuff away. Excellent. Alrighty, let's get the genes put together. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of you, as you are all, yeah. And productivity, I need 5 of you as well, as you do not have, none of you have, you all have strong, so I don't need endurance. Passive, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Endurance, don't need that. With the tolerance, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. So that's all I need for y'all, because you guys are big, angry, mean, and all that. And now I just need the comb, or the trees, I should say. And Magic Ears, can you like mix them? Oh, you can. Hold on. As long as it doesn't have any negative effects, then yeah, I'm gonna. Why would I, make it easier on myself and just have to feed them all the individual treats? Yeah, that seems smart to just do it that way, so I don't have to worry about it. Well, we'll do it one at a time, actually. You bastard. Like, holy crap. Just immediate stab. Like, they're like, I haven't none of your shit. Like, oh, okay. Alright. So, the honeycomb can be condensed, such as expected. And what does the condensed, what does the block produce? Just 4, and then honey. Okay. So we need to make another bee box and all that. Another beehive set up. Okay, we want to make beehive. Campfire. Just need normal shears. Thank you. Probably would have just been quicker if I just grabbed the iron myself to make them. Expansion box. Yep. Slab. Barrel. Need to just make the goddamn barrel in AutoCraft for Christ's sake. Here. there, so I can just auto, because I keep, making more of them for miscellaneous purposes. Oh, shoot. So just look at that barrel. Make it. Look, barrel. And then I need the hopper upgrade. Look, ta-da! So what do I need to give them the dragon egg? That's doable. Oh, I need to do that, and I need bid. Gotta get that spid. Okay. I should check for the dragon egg. I think I have. Pretty sure the excellent. And then just for now, I don't think about it for a while. Yeah, doesn't this? Yeah, this just makes eggs. I have a bunch of dragon eggs. Enjoy your egg. Alright. Okay, I will. So that's where I got all that set up like that. What I would need to do is then, it wouldn't actually be that hard to do, because what I can do once I get the next one, once I get the unobtainium, is I can just right here, or I guess technically right here, because I'll be putting the unobtainium right there. But regardless, wherever the end point is, I can just put a storage controller, then the compacting drawers right on top of it, and just have all of the items funnel into the controller and then be fed into the compacting drawers, and then have from there, from the controller, have it pull out the comb. Yeah, that should work. That should work. That shouldn't be too hard to do. Yeah, and draconic dust. We need to go ahead and put it there then, I guess. Well, that works pretty well. It's not necessarily like the most like crazy or elaborate design, but it does work. And I do need to like connect it to the ME system still, but I haven't done that yet because I've been fussing about with everything else. But now that I have this being produced, even if it is going to take a minute, given that how much do I need to make this? I need, what? Yeah, I need an inactive dragon egg. Why can't I just make it with a normal dragon egg? Esham, bull honky. Well, I can do that right now, though. I have enough. You can have no. Give me the 8, and I'll be back. That will mean that I will have to stew the thing that I. What? Oh no! It's this. Fair enough. Actually, yeah. Give me all of you. Go ahead and pull that all out. And unlock. Smash. And replace that with a compacting drawer. Just the normal. Because I don't think it compacts into anything past. No. So just need to the compacting. Compact. Yeah, simple compacting drawer. It just does it to 2 instead of a whole bunch. Will that work? It does work. Excellent. I'm happy that it does. It would have been real silly if it didn't. Excellent. Well, I did make the ultimate already. I already made that, but I guess it didn't count it. Didn't count it. Which is annoying, but whatever. Yay! Fluid drawers. How much is the capacity of a fluid drawer? I might try that for the honey. Just to see how it works and stuff, right? Alright. But no, I need to have 8 of these. So that will take a minute. But I guess while I'm faffing about, I can... Because what I can do is I can go ahead and... One, I can probably, set up the next thingamabobbers. Oh, wow. A lot of... Look at all that go. And so this works, and it seems relatively elegant. What the hell was that noise? This definitely works. Oops. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. Thank you. Oh, I should go ahead and do that now. Cable. I don't want import. I want export and crafting. You and you. Okay. Export. I need to take just the one bottle. And I'm going to do craft, speed, you, bottle, and then ta-da. Now that should be connected and should refill the bottles. Yep, perfect. Excellent. And then what I need is to go ahead and get an item bus or whatever the hell I mean, I can check it through here too. Just to make sure that I have this all correct. This has no upgrades on it. Not that it needs any. It doesn't need any upgrades, so what I'm talking about. What are you talking about? So no, it's a double check in. Storage bus. Yeah, no, it should just work without any other alterations. Shouldn't need anything, so... Again, let me double check because my brain died. Storage bus. I don't know why my brain just kept, like, deleting the info I came there to verify. Storage. Do I have any storage buses? No, but I do have this, and I do need that. Okay, so just storage bus. Just want a normal storage bus. What? Oh. Did it use the glass that I had made? Or make a shit ton of glass go? Go nuts. I still am not fully sure why it doesn't put in more, but whatever. I mean, it's working. I can also upgrade that to vibranium now that I have the infinite amounts of vibranium being produced. Alright, so we can go ahead and storage bus. Like so. And then go ahead and have you and you. And I'm probably gonna just dig that out so that I don't have to think about it. And what I'm probably gonna do is I'm just gonna connect it to this one, simply because there's maybe a little reason to have it be connected to a different port. But no, we will now check. What biome? What the hell? Ain't that magical? There you go. Can seal this off now. And I'm gonna check for the vibranium stuff. If I can so I can, so what happens if I say, oh, it updates intelligently, which is pretty dang impressive. However, does it, uh-oh. Did that get stored locally and not in the, uh-oh. It didn't go back in. Hold on. Insert and extract. It should be bi-directional, no? Why did it not go back in? Am I dumb? It should be both ways. What? Hold on. It should... Well, that's kind of annoying. It should be both ways. I'm not Is it perhaps the priority? Like set the priority high? High priority first. What? Okay. So, okay, I understand now. Okay. I need it to be set to a higher priority. Otherwise, it's not going to input it. Okay, okay. I got it. I figured it out. I need to make sure that does it for the other ones too then. I I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just a silly little guy. Okay, so you also need to be set to a priority of 1, so that I make sure that things that I put into my system go back into you, so that I don't clog my system with nonsense. I mean, it might be a little too late for that in some instances, because, you know, whoops, but, you know, I didn't know what I was doing. There you go, that should all work just fine then. Do need the storage control, and I may as well try and go ahead and make this now. It's gonna give me a quest reward for it. Yep. Um, and that is pretty rad. I'm quite happy with that now. Now what I need is, I need, oh, whoops. For that, you, I need to make, still not there yet, but I may as well, while I'm waiting around. Well, I mean, I can just take the power centrifuge that I have. But I can still craft all the other shite. Just wait for me to have all the thingies that I need. But what I can do, like I was talking about earlier, is I can go ahead and set up the start of this stuff. Okay, we want to go ahead and so I need, this will be unobtainium once I have it. Then I need to have it be that this will then have to be here. I don't know, should I do the fluid, the honey storage here? Well, that's the thing, then I would have to pump the honey in from, I'd have to think about that actually. Because this is where it would be, the fluid thing would be here somewhere. I'm actually, hold on, can I see? I can hold 4 of those, which is a lot. That's definitely quite a lot. How much can that hold? Well, it doesn't tell me jack shit. bucket on me? No, I have, where's my soul? Okay. Of 2.1 million buckets, hey? Oh shit. Well, I'm immune to fire. And nothing here will burn. But, how do I pull that out? Shoot. Hold on. Well, okay. Well, hold on. Can I'm gonna have to pump it back in through a pipe, I think. Because I don't know how else to get it back in. So, yeah, there you go. Excellent. Alright, well, that'll be a fun thing to mess about with in the future. Because I'll have to, like, because I'm assuming that the heated centrifuge also requires power, which is fine. So I have to funnel power in, and then also need to be able to pull stuff out of the centrifuge into the storage. I can just probably put it on the top and look fine because it has a top cover. It'll probably look fine, whatever. And then, yeah, I would need a, you know, obviously the barrels are already hoppering them into the centrifuge, and then, yeah, well, I'll worry about it. I'll figure it out once the time comes to it because I still need. Yeah, wow, really? Wow. Did you slow down, or is it just really just gonna take that long, eh? Guess it's gonna take that long. That's fine. But what I'm gonna go do now is I don't really know where to go find unobtainium, but I'm gonna go do that. Also, because I can and I wanna, I'm gonna make this into a vibranium furnace. For fun. For the funsies. I am the fun. Do I need it to be vibranium? Hell no, but I want it to be. Where the hell? There you are. Excellent. And then unobtainium. Yep. Oh, well. Okay. Vibranium furnace. Go ahead and give you the upgrades. Yeah, an auto split. Yes. You know what? Why not? We'll make the jetpack as well. Do I need it? No. Do I want it? Sure. I think I need 11 of these things. Wow, I made 3. Let's see, I need... That's 6. Right there. So that's 8. 10, 11, yeah. So I'm looking at the wrong one, but that doesn't really matter. Given that I need to make the cells first. And just make a goddamn stick. Stop yelling at me about goddamn sticks. Just make the sticks. There, sticks. Problem solved. Alright, so I need to make 11 of these. I'm out of redstone. That's a whole lot of nonsense. Whoops. Look at this. Redstone. Go burr. Excellent. That is done. And then okay, how many of it? I need 3 there. That's 5. I need to make 5 of these. Excellent. And I just take off my jetpack. Look at that. Oh, instantly full. What was the one that I did for me? Maybe Spid. Take out my backpack, see if I can actually see the damn thing. Yep. Look at that. Alright, unless... Oh, we're definitely turning that off now. But we will go ahead and... Now that we've done, that's done. Um... I need to go work on getting unobtainium. Does it say anything about how to get unobtainium? Okay, so go ahead and get unobtainium. And so, and Highlands is what they say. Getting my train casings back. Not that I need to, as I have a bajillion of them, but it's on principle. So, and Highlands, which compass. Where the hell is my compass? There you go. So they said N Highlands, and I will just terrorize N Highlands. I see. This is my Ant Highland. How majestic. So it's a big purple ore. Now the question is it like under, like is it surface? Like does it show up on the surface layer, or does it, or do I gotta go digging for it? That is not it, but that is quite the shiny. Problem is all this other modded terrain makes it a little difficult to actually see, like, that for it to like all this modded nonsense kind of eat the non-modded area, and I need the non-modded area for what I'm looking for. But no, the question does definitely become like, does it show up primarily like on the surface, or do I have to dig to find it? As I oh, whoop, there's some right there. Found some. Found a fair amount, actually. Open my backpack, get the fortune pickaxe, and platinum hammers. Well, this might actually... Christ. Okay. I mean, I only need to make a block. I need to make a block and then minimally 4 ingots in order to... Yeah, that should be enough. A stack of it should be all I need to kickstart production. We need one of you. One there. I need... Yeah. Right? No. It's 4... Should be 20. If I mathed right. Excellent. Because it's 4 times 5. Yes. My math's good. I am a smart. Alright, so there we go. Now we need... I stored them away over here, and we'll worry about the slab later. You... And, like, it is the same process, correct? For the... Yes. Oh, look, all the modium ore. Ain't that fun? They gave me a gold star for making it to the max tier. Nope, I'm not. I thought I was on the top floor. Well, I guess technically it's the top basement, not floor. I mean, whatever. Alright, so we go... Nope, dumbass. We go this way. The overworld. And I'll probably need to do some breeding to get some of the wow, that's a very vibrant purple. Unobtainium B. One more after this, and then I'll have all the things. I wouldn't truly tell you, as I did not use any thermal generators in my run. I pretty much immediately just used windmills at the very beginning, and then shifted towards solid fuel generation, and then went from there. I need to make all the B-box stuff. I mean, you can make. I'm pretty sure. Hold on, because the mechanism windmills that I used, or wind generator or whatever they call it. Where is it? Where's mechanism at? Yeah, no, that's reactors. It's not normal mechanism. Is it in here? Yeah. Just used one of these, the wind generators, to start off. They're not super expensive to do. I believe you can even end up getting one for free somehow. I don't remember. But that's what I did to start off, primarily so that I could have flight early on, as I went and made one of these really fast, and then from there I just started using, where is it? Power generation. I just started using the generators from the iron furnaces and generator galore part, and then I eventually shifted to the power reactors as soon as I was able to get the materials to do so. I just used the where is it? I just had it. Brain. The power. Where's the power stuff at? It's over here. Just use these basic kind of solid fuel generators, like just the copper, iron, the gold. These generators, because they're relatively easy to make, and while they don't generate that much power, they're enough to start working towards better power generation. Well, with the wind, yeah, I got the power from this to make the windmills, so I could have like pretty much infinite flight early on. But what I eventually started working towards was power reactors, because for a long time I kind of coasted way longer than I should have on these generators, as these really aren't that efficient. Um, so like I do recommend one of the easier and very effective power generation things you can go for are the power reactors. They might seem really hard to do, but they really aren't. And once you do have them set up, like I'm still running my entire base off of just this one nitro reactor. So, like, I do recommend aiming towards that. Another really good one to get into, I don't know what because I haven't gotten into it in this playthrough, but another one that's really good to get into is extreme reactors. I remember using extreme reactors a fair amount in the past. Um, I don't know what if what the baseline requirements are in this because it's been a while since I've used extreme reactors, but since extreme reactors are very like modular and you can kind of do many different designs and there's no risk as they don't explode, so even if you're not mega efficient or whatever, they won't cause problems. So this is also a good one to look at, um, both because it's pretty easy to get into and because it doesn't really pose much of a threat. No problem. Happy to help. Da, 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 da. All right, let's get this. Oh, what? Oh, you just. It's like, holy crap, there's a lot. Oh, I needed to make the barrels too. It's. Well, yeah, whatever. It's not gonna be that big of a deal. Let's go ahead and barrel. There we go. Hopper. Yep, yep, yep. Excellent. Okay. Yeah, well, that's gonna kind of implode on me for a minute. That's fine. Does also mean I can probably just do this now. Don't have to do that weird finagling thing. I want. Where is train casings? Let me up. Up, I say. Thank you. Okay, and then do that for now. Okay, and then barrel. Like so. Beehive. Expansion box. Slab. You. What I'll do is grab that. Put that there, and then put you there. So that all gets pushed into there. Grab you. Okay, so that should, yeah, I should leave the comb all in place, but then I will then need to set up storage controller and compacting drawers for each one of these. I also just realized that the only way to get the honey... Oh, the honey comes out of the centrifuge, never mind. I'll have to think about that still. But that's fine. That's a future me problem. And I will need that to be open because I do need to connect that to the network in some capacity. So well, actually no, I don't. I don't need to connect this to nothing because all this is doing is compacting the honeycomb, and then the honeycomb gets is going to go ahead and get processed by centrifuge, which I should go make now that I have. Certainly, I should have the materials at this point. Yeah, excellent. So here's the heated centrifuge, which does need power, as expected. Lots of finagling in tow. Yep. Okay, so I'll figure you out however I gotta do it, and then yeah, speed upgrades for you. I'm like I'm probably just gonna like connect the pipe here to here to move all the comb through if it lets me, as I don't know, because I need 4 compacting drawers here. So I need to make compact. I need to make a bunch of these simple compacting drawers. Okay. Can I not use a framed drawer for this process? Probably not, but I'm still gonna try. Nope. That's a shame. Okay. Actually, do I have any in my inventory? Probably do. Yep. No point in making more if I have what I need. What am I missing here now? Iron. Iron. Just make a buttload of it and go. I need 4. I'm very curious to see. Let's see, linking tool. Need the locking and linking tools, please and thank you. There's the linking tool. Am I blind? I'm blind. Yes, I'm blind. Alright, so I'll lock all of these like so, and then what I'm going to do is do all the modium, vibranium, and what we're doing. The chronic stuff can go at the top. And then we just go ahead and link, 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 and link. Okay. Just like so. And eventually I'll have the unobtainium stuff going, but right now I just want to try to figure out how this will work. I'm going to take one of you. I'm first going to see what happens if I just do this. And this might be a bit of a catastrophe. Yeah, because it just does that, which is not awful, but not what I'm going for. So, I need to go ahead, put you in there, and excellent. So now it's only, so I grab you, vibranium, and we'll do vibranium next. Perfect. That works sublimely. And I can put the power thing in the back, and that'll work just fine. And then I can just, I guess, pump. I can just put like the honey fluid, like the fluid drawer right like on top of this, no? Just for the time being and all that, I guess. You know, that works. Sublime. It compacts everything and it only pulls out the blocks, and the blocks go into there, and then I just need to go ahead and... What the? Interesting. Then I just need to go ahead and do that. Yep. Wait. Wait, I can just set up the goddamn honey over here. You dumb. Look, honey. Put that there. Go ahead and... Honey. Look, the honey's in there. And now I lock it, and now all the honey's locked in there. Look at that, I solved that problem. All I was in there like, I don't know what to do about all this. And then it's like, oh, look, there's the solution, you dumb. Alright, let's go sort out these bees. Well, they all have strong endurance thus far, which is good. Alright. I'm gonna put them in their box. I say that as I don't have the upgrade in there for the box to allow me to put them in the box. Speed upgrades. Speed. Just need 3 of these. Simulation, speed, unobtainium. And then I need to go ahead and grab you and put you in. And I just need to grab 1 bottle. Ended up grabbing 2, but that's fine. And I need the cards. Doot doot doot. Need crafting, you, and then just bottle. And then there we go. And this should fill up with bottles. Excellent. And then just stash all that away for right now. Yes. 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 Alright. What did I get here? Hey, look at that. How nice. Time to cram it into here. Alright. Basic food tank, I guess. Sure. Alright. See, this all works out pretty decently. However, I very much might end up, like, wanting to... If I do expand the bees, I will probably very much want to set up the compacting drawers somewhere else so that they're not just that, or I reorient this and like move this shit around, which I really don't want to have to do that at any point, but I might have to. So I need productivity for all of these. I need weather tolerance for all of them. So it's everything except endurance. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need more weather tolerance. Okay. That's fine. I will commence with doing that then. My inventory is a little cluttered. Here, I'll just stash all that away for a second. Put that, 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 that away. That away. That away, that away, that away. Okay, I just wanted to kind of clean up my inventory and shite. Oh, I could get lucky. I could get lucky. I don't know if it will though. Nope. Yeah, not enough. I'm afraid. And also, I'll just leave it there for now. I'm not gonna fuss about it. Why is this? Hold on, because I don't need that to connect to anything other than that. Where is constantly blind to where the hell my goddamn train casings are? There, like I don't need anything else. Because that just needs to move all of that over there. And you just need to be pumping from there to here. That's magnificent. This is pretty dang swell. Actually, one thing I want to verify is to make sure that this is connected properly. Which it definitely seems to be. Yep. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. Well, the productive bee stuff isn't that bad. I just still. Because I mean, to be fair, in comparison to mystical agriculture, where it takes up this much space. I mean, the thing is, I can stack these as well pretty easily, whereas the bee stuff is a lot less stackable. But like this is definitely heavy. This takes up a lot of space. It's a lot of space. That's okay. Alright, this is the production line, and the and this is all contained in there, and then it all just gets stored over here. So it is a bit. This is a fair bit efficient. It's just because you only get nuggets for this stuff. It is a bit slow, but that's okay. Yeah, there's very little chance that I'm gonna max out on these anytime soon, so I'm not too worried about the upgrades on those. Well, I mean, I already do have max upgrades on those. So I don't know what I'm talking about. You, I doubt I'm gonna have issues with because you are pretty slow generation. But I'm still gonna slap those on to make sure that nothing silly happens. Lots of honeys. Unobtainium. Yep, all that's all sorted. That's pretty much all I want the bees for, is for this stuff. And I mean, I don't know, there's not really too much else for the bees that I really would want, because I do still prefer mystical agriculture, because it's a lot simpler to set up. But this stuff is pretty good. Okay, and I'll definitely keep it in mind for any additional things I might want or need to do. Like, I can always just expand the wall. What am I? Oh yeah, I need to go get more flowers so I can make more, what you call it? So I can go ahead and breed up more bees so I can get more genes so I can max out the unobtainium bees. Doo -doo -doo -doo. Making all the bees, making all the bees, 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 bees. Alright, need more. Need a few things. One of which is I can make more, should make more bee cages. I'm running on those, and then oop, there you go. Oh, I need way more than that. Go nuts with treats. Wow. I no longer need you to be there. Give me all the treats. Give me, give me, give me. There we go. Time for the squish. I need more glass balls. Okay, there we go. Do 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 do. Bee crushing, bee crushing. Do, 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 do. Hello. Yes, I'm having a good time. Having a good time making some bees, doing some bees. Okay. Alright. All of you guys. So it's just endurance that you guys don't need, so all I gotta do is just turn all these treats into the genes that you guys do need, and then I'm good to go with all the mods bees that I need. Excellent. Oop. Pull that out of there, that back there, that back there, and then go ahead and have your bee treat. Back into the box you go. You get your treat. Back in the box you go. And there you go. That should be fully maxed out. Oop, might help if I take that out. So these guys should all have maxed out. Yep, excellent. And then any one of you, then go ahead and place you in there. And then one of you, so I can go ahead and... What happened there? Excellent. So there you go. And that should all be producing nice and fast. Excellent. That's all done now. Yay! I should now have really good production on all of the things that I need. Excellent. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Do still need to figure out how productive trees works, so I can try doing that. But everything else I have now is squared away. Do I need to make this into a to an unobtainium furnace? No. Am I going to? Yes. Why? Because I can now. I get to be the cool guy with the big, super expensive mega furnace. Super fancy, mega expensive furnace for the win. Alright, that's done, and I don't have enough to do any of that stuff. But I can unobtainium. What? Wait, did I actually use up all of my unobtainium for that furnace? Did I do a big silly? I did do a big silly. Oh well, it'll I'll get my it'll come back. I was like, I can start making the upgrades for my equipment. Immediately goes, oh look, I burned it all. Uh-oh. Oopsies. Oh well. Not the end of the world or anything, just a bit of a silly. but I can duplicate these again. We have, how much endstone do I have in here? Not a lot. Um, just do this a bunch so I don't have to think about it. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. What do I need to do to make more endstone? Lovely. Alright, now we can go ahead and... I just want to kind of see how this looks every time I do this. So, do that. I did in fact just burn all of my vibranium. Oh well. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, just the doy. I was like, why is it like that? It's like, yeah, because that's how that works. Dumb dumb. Unobtainium pickaxe. Wow, does that pickaxe do a lot of damage for a pickaxe? I have the big pickaxe. Magic curious. How much damage does the unobtainium sword do? 51? So that's still slightly less than my Morgan. But that'll change once I make the alloy. Yeah, the alloy sword does way more. I don't want to say way more, but you know, 9 more damage, still more than not 9 more damage. And then this does even more damage. I see. I need to make a. You know, I should have done that ages ago. To be honest with you, because I could have done that ages ago, but I didn't. Because I am a big silly, a big old silly. Okay. Um, I don't know any of these things. Um, mm, I don't want to do Forbidden and Arcanist, but I know I have to. I know it's not hard. It's just I don't wanna. Okay. Well, that's fine. What? We got what? We got Stellarite B? What? Oh boy. Okay, I know I'm going to have to do that because Stellaron's stuff is that's the part that makes that stuff suck. Because Stellarite is super rare. No, what did I do? I didn't do nothing. Okay, that's fine. So, guess that's one of the next things I gotta do then. As, yeah. Okay. Let's see. What I gotta do to make the egg. Well, Ancient Bee I can do easily. That. Mm, man. I don't think I have a single normal. Because I would have to make I'd have to make 4 of these normally anyways. Which means I would have to get... Wow, okay. I should look into the Forbidden and Arcanus quest line to see what exactly I gotta do with all that. Alright. The fourth. Only attainable via the black hole. To make a black hole, throw dark matter together with corrupti dust on the ground. If you didn't have XP to make it spit out an expurified orb. It's not that bad. I will have to do all this stuff though. Black hole. Oh, I need to figure out how the black hole works. It is created by smelting. That's familiar. Throw these on the ground together and a black hole spawn. Item, is near it. Defeated experience, defeated enough XP. Okay. That's interesting. Wow, you have a oogie. That's quite a bit. But that's okay. Oops, I don't want to do that. Because I want to... You know what? I really should. No, yeah, no. I'll leave that be. What I should have done is made that Paxel and then enchanted the Paxel with what I wanted. But I didn't think about it, and a little late to think about it now. I guess I should technically work towards this. What is it? Whoa. Jumbo furnace. Okay. I should set up a Forbidden and Arcanus floor before I start going all crazy and shit. I'm quite happy with how the lag. I'm quite happy with how this turned out. Turned out quite nice. Especially given I didn't know what the hell I was doing before now. I somehow managed to use all of my goddamn vibranium. How did I manage that? I had that running the longest out of all of the things. How am I out of vibranium? Huh. Oh, and I mean, I guess I can get rid of these. Because, like, I'm not gonna have extra byproducts from that stuff. Actually, hold on. Do the... Hold on, let me... So I get... Okay. So now these would... You know, I'll keep these then. because when I do get around to making that next bee, it would be nice to have stuff ready to store the nonsense I get from those bees. Magnificent. But let's do what I just said and set up the next floor. One, two, and one, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just to double check, even though I literally just did that. Yeah, that's... Oh, wrong button. God damn it. Look what I did. Alright, put that away. And... Okay, there's that. And I am dumb and totally forgot to build the start of the... dang it. I am a smart. Me is our smart. Let me just to keep that in order. There you go. That looks right. Up, 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 up. Hey, up, 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 up. Yeah, damn it. Oh, goodness. Okay, so that's sorted out now. Now I just gotta build out the floors themselves. I ran out. Okay, where is the... Ta-da! Floor's done. Time for the sub floor. Da, 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 da. Now it's time for the exchanging gadget. with all of the glowy blocks. Exchange, 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 exchange. There we go. There we go. And all done for there. And now we go to the actual floor. Boop, 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 boop. Excellent. Now we just need the building gadget. But one thing I needed to do is elevator box and then the building gadget. Elevator box, we can go ahead and excellent. And then building gadget. I'll just store you away. Hello. Placing all of you. Excellent. Oops. Did not mean to do that. Boop. Boop. Excellent. There we go. New floor setup. I am good. How about you? And fill in the holes I piled through. Ah, shit. There we go. Okay. Let's go ahead and figure out this. So I need 8 polished dark stone, 17 polished dark stone bricks, and that. Let's focus on getting the stuff that is what I only, the stuff that I only need the one for. I see. I need dark stone, eh? Oh. Oop, oop, oop. Wow, the music just cut out on like a hard cut after the game freaked out a little bit. That was strange. Let's see, do I have Darkstone? Certainly I have Darkstone somewhere. Yep. Oh, I'm gonna need to make the Phantom thing, eh? Because I know I'm gonna need that dust a bunch, so I'm gonna have to set up the auto crafting for it, which means I'm gonna have to get Phantom Essence, which kind of blows. Is there another way for me to go about getting the membranes? For at least a small period of time, because it will take a long time. Ah, yeah, I can do that. I can do that. That's not too bad to do for, because I have leather for, to spare. Just need to make the encased fan, and then you make the encased fan, and then I can go ahead and take one of the dragon heads I have and do that no problem. But I will still probably do the phantom seeds at some point, given that I will need this kind of like a lot, and I will also probably need to get around to doing the same for gunpowder. As wait, what? Oh, that's for encoding the pattern. Yes, that's again another thing that I will need quite a lot of. But that shouldn't be too hard for me to do, honestly. So it should have a decent amount of gunpowder and stuff lying around, and if not, I can easily go get it by just running around killing creepers. And then arcane crystal stuff. I see. Well then. This is a thing that I can't mass produce. I mean, I can make a bee for it, it looks like, but is that the only way for me to go about making this? The other option is, I just need the dust. Yeah, it seems like the only way of getting it is having the ore. Which, I mean, I can make the miner. But that's, guess I will have to look into making this bee as well. As there doesn't seem to be any other way to automate it. Which is a bit of a pain, but whatever. I can make that work one way or another. Not that big of a problem. Okay. There's a bunch of stuff I have to look into doing. Except the gunpowder, I need to sort that out. There a way for me to... Oh, sulfur. Oh, I can crush flint into gunpowder. That's one way to go about it. To get the seeds. Still gonna want to make the creeper seeds. Just as that will make my life easier. Oh wow, you can use them to make music discs. That's fun. Huh. Is there not a bee that gives you gunpowder? I'm surprised. Surprised there doesn't seem to be a bee that gives gunpowder. Huh. Neat. Um, so yeah, I'll have to make the arcane bee, as I don't know how else you'd go about it. So diamond bee, okay. It's not that hard to do, to be honest. Um, yeah, that should be pretty easy to do. And then, yeah. Well, let's see how much I can get. So I need to make a bunch of this, eh? So I need, let's go back to Mr. Crow, not Mr. Crow, closer to the Forbidden Arcanus. I need 17 total of these. So just need 8 of you. And then the rest can just go in there. Then that's all I need for this is 17, 18, one of those, and then I need this. So, sure, I'll look into what I have on hand for some of this stuff. It's best to try to figure out the automation sooner rather than later, no? Let's see. Do phantom. Search all these barrels for phantom membranes. See how many I have just lying around. Not that many, and I know I'll need a decent amount to make the seeds. Okay. And then let's just look up Forbidden Arcanus. Forbidden. I see. I mean, definitely taking that. And sure, I'll just take all the Forbidden on Arcanus stuff. Just so that I have it on demand. And apparently, yeah, I don't have a single... I'll look at the quarry stuff. See what I got there. Yeah, I have a bunch. Hey, whoa, this is the stuff that will give me the thing, right? Let's grab you. And do you Fortune does not seem to do anything. No, that time it did. So, okay, hold on, just grab the building that is it. There we go. I have a boatload of them right now. So that's squared away for right now. I'll still want to make the bee. Because, well, cool, I have that. I might very well burn through all of that. I see. What are you line up we got? Oh, curious, is it? No. I see. Okay, just checking it out to see what exactly it wants from me in that regard. Put that away, and then what the hell am I looking at here? What the hell is this? Oh, is Forbidden and Arcanist the way that they go about making all the mod star in this? A creative locomotive. I see. Just a infinite train. I see. Okay, well, almost. Okay. So I just need to make an encased fan. Case fan completed. Sure, I guess. Okay. And then I just need dragon head. Can I make one instead of taking the one that I already have? How do I go about? Okay. Fair enough. If I have to, I will just borrow the head that I have for this process that should hopefully not take too long. As I don't have... Does the dragon egg require... Okay, it just requires the crux, which I should be able to do. I don't really need this, though, beyond making more dragon heads. I should have some of those. I did, in fact, kill the Ender Dragon. There we go. And that, oh man, I want to get into Draconic Evolution. So, oh, I already have a dragon head just sitting here. I don't even need to go about worrying about that right now. I'll worry about that shit later. So all I want is the head. Where is the motor? Did I... Is it in my inventory? Yeah, it's in my backpack. Grab you, and just for the sake of keeping shite locked in together, just make a little box. Just make a little box so that nothing ends up flying out into the middle of nowhere. Nope, I like that. The other way. Nope. And I have the wrench, I can just rotate it, right? Where's my wrench? Wrench. Really? What? How do I get you to rotate the way I want you to? I don't understand. I don't know what to do with you. I want you. I want... I don't know how to... Fine. God damn it. There. Oh my god. No, you... No. I want you to go on top. Thank you. Oh, wow, that hurts. That hurts me. Oh, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. This is probably more than... way more than what is needed. And I do need to turn off my magnet. But I'd rather make an over... Oh, come on now. Into the pit. So that you can make weird demon flesh. Is this going at max speed, right? Okay, there you go. There we go. Excellent. You can sit there for now in case I do need more of you, but I should be fine with what I have. So I do think I need more soul jars. I don't know. It's been a minute since I've used this thing. But I will just... Maybe what I'm gonna do is... Just to see if there's... See, is there any... No. No, there is not. That's okay. Okay. I will take all of this crud though, because it should be useful. Okay. I'm gonna take this back to base and store it all away. And then what I want to do is look up. Actually, hold on. In the quest book, should show me the upgrades. So I have the soul extractor. Soul dries says yes. Okay, but isn't there an upgrade thing that I can do? I don't see it. Ah. Hello. I am doing well. Alright, let's see. Doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo. Right, so those are all. I'll set these all up to be auto craftable because they will be useful for things in the future, so why not? And then craft one of these. Yep, and that's a thing that I do need to sort out. I need to reverse craft these, which is a thing I haven't done yet. Alright, so let's do that as well. So I can go ahead and reverse craft this stuff. So I can actually utilize it for auto crafting. Because I condense all this with an auto crafter so that I can just revert craft it now. Excellent. And now we go ahead and try doing this. Ta-da, I have a Supremium upgrade now. So how exactly does this work? Okay, so it has the one slot for upgrades. Okay, it's full, and then I need soul jars. Which requires all of this fluff. Doot. Doot. Right. Alright. Well, I need to make a bunch of these. Yeah, that's quick. Makes this infinitely more feasible. Excellent. Okay. Well, we can get rid of all that now. And that can go away, and now I need a Stellarium. Seed base. Doot. And then alright, make the phantom seeds. Oops. So phantom's taken care of, and then I just have to do the creeper stuff. Wait. I should have checked. I totally have. Like, I don't have phantom essence. I haven't grown phantom stuff. But I very much did have phantom seeds. Otherwise, I would have gotten the pop-up for it. They've just been... Well, now is a big old silly of me. Oh well, not the end of the world, but just, you know, mildly silly not to have recognized or to check. But that's a thing. Oop, don't want to be doing that. Just wanted to close out of the inventory. Okay. Well, nonetheless, with all that, I will be calling it here for today. So, yeah, did get a fair amount done, as I did finish up setting up mop bees for all of the, all the mods ores and the draconic bee, and have it all stashed here, being all properly compacted. So no, I did get some good stuff done today. Yeah, but no, that'll be all. Bye-bye.